The Webbs moved to England in the late 1990s, and in order to facilitate the move, Charles and Fred remarried for immigration purposes after having divorced in 1981 to protest the institution of marriage. Now, Charles did not give his bride a ring because he disapproved of jewelry. His agent, Miss Darnay, the only witness, save two strangers pulled in off the street, recalled that the couple walked 9 miles to the registry office for the ceremony, wearing the only clothes they owned. And Miss Darnay, who visited the couple in Brighton, said they lived with almost no furniture and only one change of clothes. Why England? Well, Charles wanted to create an English character. Well, after a 20-year hiatus, he published New Cardiff, a story about a British artist whose fiancée sends him an invitation to her wedding with another man, leading to the jilted man to flee to a small town in Vermont where he sketches the locals ultimately meeting a woman who is the complete opposite of his lost love. And the book was well received, but did not revive Webb's career. In April 2006, it was reported that he had written a sequel to The Graduate titled Homeschool, illustrated by Fred, but refused to publish it in its entirety because of a copyright loophole. You see, back when he sold the film rights to The Graduate, he also surrendered the film rights to any sequel. So, if Homeschool was published, Canal Plus, the French media company that owns the rights to The Graduate, could make a screen adaptation without his permission. Now, living in Hove, East Sussex at the time, he had a 30,000-pound debt hanging over his head. To get from under this debt, he agreed to publish the novel. Now, this story continued to explore the lives of Benjamin and Elaine, who are now all grown up and homeschooling their own kids, while alternately courting and fending off the interference of Elaine's mother, the notorious Mrs. Robinson. The book received good reviews. Webb's ear for dialogue again made it easily adaptable to film. Hope Springs, released in 2003, is a romantic comedy starring Colin Firth, Minnie Driver, and Heather Graham. Now, he donated the film rights to Dan Shelton, a performance artist who, get this, posted himself to Tate Modern Art Gallery in a wooden box. People in the arts are not allowed to live normal lives, Webb said in 2006. They either have to be super rich or penniless like me. Now, Charles and Fred stayed mostly out of the limelight. They were present, however, to cheer on their younger son David's contribution to the British fine art scene by publicly cooking and eating a copy of The Graduate, garnished with cranberry sauce. The book's enduring fame, it seemed, was ripe for such self-satire. Sadly, Fred died in 2019. Charles followed a year later on June 16, 2020. He was 81 years old. Now, many people momentarily flirt with the idea of leaving the rat race to give an alternate lifestyle a try. Charles and Fred didn't just flirt with the idea. They dove in head first. Against the grain they went, accepting all the consequences that entailed. If there were any regrets, they never said so.